Hi everyone, this is Hannah, and welcome to this week's Tech Tip from Strucsoft Solutions Grade Tech Group. Today we're going over a new tool called the Build Up Sections with Preview tool. You will find it right here in the Marker Manager. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Marker Manager. On my end, you'll see that I still have not loaded data. We're going to do that in a little bit, but I just want to show you that you're going to find this tool right here in this location. This is a new tool that was recently added to our software, and you'll find it right here. But if I try to use it before loading data or try to click here, it's not going to work because first of all, I would need to load data, and second, I would need to have a panel to be able to show you this tool. So let's go ahead, start by creating a panel. Going to select this wall, hit create. I'm going to choose the light gauge out of the box template, set as active, hit close, and create, and then OK. We've created our panel. And now I'm going to hit settings and load data. Framing components, MWF components, and hit OK. If I check my marker manager, you'll notice that this is populated with information that we just loaded. So you'll notice we have some markers here in openings, wall, project, and we're going to talk here about built-up sections with preview. First of all, you'll notice that we have a few default built-up sections pre-created for you that you can use, and you can recreate your own from any one of these. But let's start with creating our own by clicking here. This will bring up the dialog box, and it's very easy to use. We're starting with one profile, and you can move it in the X or Y axes as we see over here. In this location, you can see a preview of the expected results. Let's go ahead and click on Add. We just added a profile. We can change the profile from here. I'm just going to go ahead and use the 600S. Now what you can do is use the X or Y axes to move that member around. Let's say I want to move it 1/2 inch. There it is. But I can also use other tools, such as the tools right here. This will move the member up and down, right or left, and this can turn it around. This will flip it, and this will undo. I'm just going to use these arrows to move it a little bit and zoom in, and you'll notice that the tool helps you snap to the right location. You can always adjust using the X or Y by numbers over here. Let's create another member. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to flip it. I will zoom in to make sure that my detail is modeled correctly. When I reach the end result, I can save, but I will just talk to you about the tools over here first. So we talked about these over here. You can enable grid layout or not. This is the home button. It takes you to the home starting point, this illustration. You can use a magnifying glass to take a better look at certain details. You can also use a zoom window to see a specific detail, zoom in or out, and zoom fit. You can also use your cursor and your mouse to zoom in and out. You can make this a subassembly, and you can add as a subassembly catalog. And you can add scheduled data. For now, I'm just going to save as and call this example test and save. And you'll see it here under the custom build-up sections. It exists over here. Another thing I wanted to show you is that you can use any one of these defaults to create your own. Whenever we click on one of them, you'll see a preview over here. You can choose the closest one to what you're looking for and then go ahead, duplicate it, call it whatever you like, click on the OK, double click, and then you can make changes from over here. I will make a simple change. I will simply flip this member and I'm going to move it to this location. I'm just going to save and OK. And now I want to talk to you about how we would apply these to our panel. To apply these to our panel, we have to go back to the Marker Manager. I will talk to you about 2 examples on how we can use this built-up member system. One way would be to add it through a wall framing marker. Let's use vertical framing. I'm going to use extra verticals. Let's make a copy. Double click the marker, and over here where it says middle, you can use a custom build-up member. You can double click for configurations. I'm going to use this one, which was called test. I will stamp members for dimensioning. You can make this into a subassembly, but I'm going to click on OK and update my marker. Going to hit OK, and now I'm going to place this marker. The marker menu, if you scroll down here, go to extra verticals, and choose the extra verticals copy that we just created. Hit OK, choose one member of the panel, and then place the marker wherever you want to place it. And when you're done, you hit escape on your keyboard, and this will place a build-up member system marker that we just created. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is if we go back to Marker Manager, you can go to Openings, Multi-System, Build-Up Member System. Let's make a copy and double-click. Let's change the header. I will choose Custom Build-Up. If I double-click, I will find the custom build-up sections that I've created, and I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to make any other changes for the header. I will use the same panel as horizontal. I will just click on OK and update this marker and hit OK. Now let's create an opening. I'll just add a window. Before I regenerate, I'm going to go ahead and just add that marker. I will apply opening type. I will choose the multiple of this system copy that I just created. Use the blue tick to finalize my command. And now I can regenerate the panel to see the end result. You can see that the member system that I specified is being used. This concludes this week's tech tip. I hope you found it useful, and we'll see you next week.